Hafiz al-Hakami. Do you know how old he was when he died, when he passed away? He was 35 years of age. Imam Hafiz al-Hakami was 35. Do you know his kitab, Sulam al-Wusul ila ilm al-Usul, which is one of the other books he's written in Aqeedah? He authored it when he was 18. And he explained it in 3 volumes. He called it Ma'arij al-Qabul, where he explains the kitab. Wallahi, the quotes and the ayat and the hadith, the way he brings it. You know, when he was young, he's from Jizan. I went to Jizan. I met his students. Because he died very young, his teacher outlived him. Abdullah al-Qara'awi, who was his teacher. Of course, it's very hard to find students who took from Hafiz al-Hakami, because he was very young. But you find people that took from his teacher. So I met some of the shuyukh that were in Jizan who gave me the ijazat of his works, including this book. They told me a story of his, and it's musajjal, it's in his mu'allafat and his books. He was a shepherd, ra'i al-ghanam. He used to look after the goats for his mom, but he was very smart, very sharp. Even though he was ra'i al-ghanam, he had memorized the Quran at a very young age. His teacher, Shaykh Abdullah al-Qara'awi, saw the nabaha, how smart this young boy was. So he said to his parents, give me this son, and I can make something out of him. He's got something in him. That's like when you see someone, a child, and you know he's got something, tell the parent. If you see a kid that's memorizing, is sharp in learning things, you tell him something, he remembers you, he knows your name. Don't deceive the parents by not telling them. Tell them, this child of yours, I'm telling you, he's something. Fill his head with Quran and hadith and knowledge. Anyways, he convinced, because the parents were like, we're not going to give you. He has to look after the camels and goats. We don't have anybody else. Let him do his work. And that's how he was taken. Finally, he convinced them. He got a way to get. They said, okay, condition, he has to wait. He has to wait until he reaches a certain age. Then he can fully become your student. But before that, he can temporarily come to your lessons, and he has to come back and do his work. So the Shaykh fully cut off to become a talib ilm, they say at the age of 15. How many years did it take him to learn to write these books? I said 18, he's authored the kitab. How many years? 3 years. School of nadar and amq. Shaykh brothers, writing poetry is a skill. It's a skill. It's dhawq. And the way he's writing it, he's writing ayat that he's using as a poetry. All his books are like that. He has a book on just nasikh wal mansukh. He has a book on, he called it al-lu'lu' al-maknoon في أحوال الأحاديث والمتون والأسانيد, something like that. اللؤلؤ المكنون. He talks about the أحوال السند and all of that. مصطلح الحديث. He has a kitab in fiqh. He has a kitab in poetries. He's even got Aqeedah book, small Aqeedah book, where Q&A. He was a fascination. And subhanallah, to die at 35. And you left all of this behind?